My warm greetings to all who are watching this video. This video is about NEP 2020 in action, means the National Education Policy that has been introduced in 2020. We'll discuss this NEP on the basis of the senior secondary level. Now, what are the basic features of NEP? Through NEP, we want to inculcate some special habits, some special, you can say, we want our students to equip with 21st century key skills, means they should be able to understand the topic well, and they should apply it according to the practical and their critical thinking. They should have experience, they should have practical knowledge, and they should be able to apply it in their daily life. They should be equipped with the 21st century key skills, and there must be reduction in previous curriculum content, means whatever the curriculum we are using from the so many years, there should be some reduction because students are not able to cope up with such a huge curriculum. And the main feature that has been introduced on the secondary level, senior secondary level, is that there is more flexibility in choosing the subjects. There is no distinguished between now science, commerce and math streams. There is no particular stream. Students can opt their subjects according to their will. Their co-curricular activities and vocational activities are now included. Vocational activities will include like internships, and they will be imparted from class 6 onwards. That is a very appreciable step that has been introduced. There are so many appreciable steps in NEP. One of that is this. Now, what are the assessment reforms here? From As we all know that MCQs has been introduced already, the board pattern has been changed. The NEP proposes regular and formative assessment. There should not be a complete only one exam at the end of the session. There is regular and formative assessment that takes place, and summative assessment will not be there. And the new assessment is more competency based. There should be more competition. Students should develop and should get more learning skill. The main aim is to increase the analytical, critical and conceptual thinking of the students. The exam must be mostly conceptual based. Now, to explain that NEP, I am taking the topic of class 12th solutions of chemistry subject. What is solubility? The solubility is the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent at a given temperature. So, we can use solution in our daily life, and students must be able to understand the concept of this topic very easily and in the depth. So, solubility is the maximum amount that a solvent can dissolve in it at a particular temperature. We know that on changing the temperature, the solubility will change. So, the maximum amount that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent at a given temperature, that is called as solubility. Now, what are the factors that affect the solubility of gases in liquids? Gases can be dissolved in liquids. So what are the factors on which the solubility of gases depends? That is, the first factor is temperature. We know the reaction of the dissolution process of solubility of gases in liquid is an exothermic process. Whenever a gas is dissolved in a solvent, heat is released. So if we increase the temperature, what will happen? The equilibrium will shift in the backward direction. That means from the solution, some of the gas and solvent get separated, and that's how the solubility of gas in a particular solvent decreases with increase in temperature. We are very much familiar with the examples. For example, we have learned from the childhood that the fishes are more comfortable in cold water than hot water, because fishes take oxygen which is dissolved in water, but the amount of oxygen dissolved in water at higher temperature decreases. So that's why fishes are unable to get the proper amount of oxygen from the water, because the solubility has been decreased at higher temperature. That's why the fishes are more comfortable at lower temperature than at higher temperature. And we have observed that the cold drink becomes flat and is tasteless when it is hot or when it is warm. This is because the solubility of carbon dioxide gas in that cold drink in the soda water, that is less, and the main taste of the cold drink is because of the carbon dioxide dissolved, and if the carbon dioxide has been expelled out, it becomes tasteless. Secondly, so we can give more examples to the students to relate them to day-to-day life. The aim of NEP is to inculcate that habit in the teachers as well as in the students, that just don't lay on to the theoretical topics. Please explain it and relate it. Students should be able to correlate it with their daily life. Second is pressure. The effect of pressure on solubility of gases was given by Henry's law. It states that at constant temperature, the solubility of a gas in liquid is directly proportional to the pressure of gas over the solution. As we increase the pressure of the gas over the solution, more amount of gas can be dissolved in it. We all are familiar with the example. The cold drink bottle has some empty space above the liquid. This empty space is basically the gas which is present at a very high pressure. When we open the bottle of the cold drink bottle, opener of the cold drink bottle, what happens? Some of the gas is expelled out, so pressure decreases, and because of that pressure decrease, the amount of gas dissolved in the liquid also decreases, and we always hear a fizz sound whenever we open the bottle. When we open the cap of the cold drink bottle, we get a fizz sound. This fizz sound is because the gas which was dissolved in the liquid comes out because pressure has been decreased. So we can give the example to the students, and students should be able to solve the MCQs and whatever way the question comes. It should not be a direct question. Student should be able to understand the concept so that he or she can apply it in any way. So the mathematical equation of Henry's law is that pressure is directly proportional to solubility. The solubility here we take is in the terms of mole fraction of solute that has been dissolved. On removing the proportionality constant, we get a proportionality sign, we get a constant kh. So our equation becomes P is equals to khx, where kh is Henry's law constant, which depends upon the nature of the gas. So Henry's constant kh has units of pressure. If we are using pressure in Pascal, kh will also have units of Pascal. So higher the pressure of the gas above the liquid, more is the solubility of gas in the liquid. So we can explain this topic in this way so that we can use NEP, and students should be able to have a critical thinking over the topic. Thank you.